Thank you for buying a Westinghouse open frame remote start generator. Make sure to register your generator at westinghouse.com/register. Note, this quick start guide is not a substitute for reading the user manual. To reduce the risk of injury or death, be sure to read and understand the user manual before operating this product. Unboxing. Start by placing your generator on a stable, even surface. Cut the straps on the box. Then cut the tape along the sides and top of the box. Open the box. Remove the Quick Start Guide and assembly box first. You can refer to the Quick Start Guide throughout the setup process if needed. Next, carefully cut down all 4 corners of the generator box, making sure not to damage the generator or any cables inside. Once all 4 corners are cut, pull the sides of the box outward to fully unbox the generator and remove the packaging. Assembly. Start by carefully propping up the generator on the side of your generator's handle. Attach the legs to the bottom of the generator frame using the included nuts and bolts. Using the included wrench to tighten the nut and bolt in place. Make sure to do this on both sides. Once both legs are installed, carefully prop up the opposite side of the generator to install the wheels. Slide the axle through the front of the wheel, place the washer onto the axle, then mount the wheel assembly onto the generator. Secure the wheel using the included hitch pin. Repeat the process for the second wheel. To connect the battery, locate the battery cables near the battery compartment. Remove the cable tie and connect the battery cables together. Now it's time to bring it outside. Before starting, take your generator outside before adding oil or fuel, as a well-ventilated area is important for safe operation and helps keep your garage floor clean in case of spills. Adding oil. Locate the yellow oil dipstick cap and remove it. Using the included funnel, slowly pour the included engine oil. Be careful not to overfill. Once filled, wipe away any oil residue. Reinsert the dipstick and refer to the user manual for the proper oil level inspection procedure, as methods may vary by model. Reference the oil level diagram in your user manual to verify the correct oil level. Once the oil level has been confirmed, securely install the oil dipstick cap into the oil fill opening. Adding fuel. If using gasoline, make sure it is a minimum of 87 octane. Remove the gas cap and slowly add fresh gasoline. Be careful not to overfill the tank. And switch the fuel selector to gasoline and open the fuel valve. For dual fuel and tri-fuel units using propane, connect the included LPG propane hose to both the propane cylinder and the generator. Rotate the fuel selector switch to propane and very slowly open the propane cylinder valve to prevent air locking the regulator. For tri-fuel units using natural gas, connect the natural gas hose to both the generator and your natural gas supply line. Rotate the fuel selector switch to natural gas and very slowly open the valve on the natural gas supply line to prevent air locking the regulator. Note, slowly opening the propane cylinder valve or the natural gas supply line is very important to prevent air locking the regulator. Starting procedure. Before starting the generator, make sure all connected loads are disconnected and make sure that the generator is positioned far away and downwind from any occupied spaces, like open doors or open windows with the exhaust pointed away. Select your desired fuel source and press the battery switch to the on position. For remote start, press and hold the start button on the key fob for 2 seconds. For push button start, press and hold the engine start-stop button for 2 seconds. And for manual start, move the choke to the off cold start position and pull the recoil handle until the generator starts. If the engine is already warm, move the choke towards the on warm start position. Once the generator is running, make sure the circuit breakers are on and the generator has run for 1 minute before connecting any loads to the control panel receptacles to stabilize internal temperatures of the engine. Shutdown procedure. Before shutting down the generator, disconnect all connected loads. There are multiple options to shut off your generator. 1. Turn the fuel selector switch to fuel off. 2. Press and hold the engine start-stop button. Or 3. Press the stop button on the key fob for 1 second to power down the generator. Then, after turning off the generator, stop the flow of fuel by closing the fuel valve. propane cylinder valve, or natural gas valve. Finally, press the battery switch to the off position. Your Westinghouse open frame remote start generator setup is now complete.